Guys, so today we're talking about the new episode of Vampire Diaries, and it was really good, guys. I'm just like, what right now? I know I didn't make a recap last week, but like I said, Tyler left the Vampire Diaries, and I was very upset about that. But he is going to be on the originals next week, which is what I'm very excited for. I just feel like it's going to be a death trap for Tyler, and I don't think it's going to be a good idea. But hopefully, the writers don't hate me that much, and they won't kill Tyler. So basically, the episode starts off with Catherine being so excited that she's not dead, and she literally ordered like everything on the menu, and she's eating it. And I was like, I like your hair, classy choice. And it's like a strand of her hair, and it is gray, and she's finally having human feelings because her hair is turning gray. Poor Catherine, her hair is turning gray. There's a bunch of quotes that were so good this episode. I was dying when Silas was like, oh, you want me to pinky swear? When they were talking that the anchor was in New Jersey, and then Damon goes, Snooki's backyard. Damon also said to Jeremy, he was like, yeah, so put the crossbow down, Pocahontas. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, who's gonna get the anchor first? Is it gonna be the Travelers? Is it gonna be Silas and Jeremy and Damon? Or is it gonna be Tessa? Turns out the anchor is a person. So Amara is the anchor, but I don't understand how she's the anchor, but now she also took the cure. That makes any sense. I'm so confused, and now she's freaking crazy. Like, did you see how she was like spazzing out? I don't know. Triple the Nina Dobrev right there. Nina wins all of the awards tonight. I was laughing at the fact that Catherine was in the dorm and she was like dyeing her hair. And then Caroline walks in just talking. She's like, if it's Tyler, don't pick up. I'm pissed at him. And they're all talking. And then Catherine just kind of like trying to go with it. She goes, what are you doing here? So Caroline and Catherine, besties, please make it happen. I just adore those two. So this episode was a really good one for me. I was dying how Stefan, Tessa, and Elena were all trapped in that house. Catherine's trying to be Elena, and I thought that was really cool because they just had to prove that she was human. And that lady was like, her face was hilarious. She was like, she just walked in here. I didn't invite her. She's a vampire. What? No, she's not. Then Catherine goes all in like this is Thanksgiving dinner. She starts grubbing on everything she can see. And then homegirl's tooth falls off and it's very awkward and gross. And I was like, don't let Catherine die. Somebody fix her. Dr. Maxfield, please help a sister out. Basically, Dr. Maxfield is getting his blood drained out by Caroline. And Caroline ends up taking it off. She finishes draining him out of his blood. And then she compels him to forget them and say that they are human and that he was wrong the whole time. So then the lady walks in. She's like, Elena Gilbert just walked into the house without being invited. They're human. And then he's like, yeah, they're human. Wait, what? Like, you could totally tell that he was being compelled. I was like, is this lady dumb? Because I could tell that he was compelled. Because he's like, I was here. I was working. Yeah. No, I don't know about vampires. Like, it was so known that he was, like, compelled. And then these two travelers come out of nowhere, and then Damon kills them because they're like, no, you're in the way, get out. And Silas finds the anchor, and it's Amara, and this girl is psycho, guys. I don't know what's wrong with her. She was spazzing out, and then when she saw Elena, it like excelled to like 300 because she went crazy when she saw that somebody looked just like her. And I think Elena reacted a little better to this when she met Catherine, but I didn't understand if they used a traveler's blood on Amara or Jeremy's. So then Amara and Silas are hugging, and it's like, oh my god, the reunion, yay. She's like, bye, Silas, and stabs him in the back, and then sucks on all his blood and takes away the cure. I was like, really, Amara? This guy was sprung off you. He was like deeply in love with you, and you just want to take away his blood? So what you're basically telling me is we're not getting Bonnie back. Okay. So, now there is this Augustine vampire that the little council, I just want to put out my predictions right now. This is not truth or anything, but it's just what I think. I think the Augustine vampire is going to end up being Grayson Gilbert, which is Elena's dad. Well, technically, John's Elena's dad, but technically, Jeremy's dad is who I think is going to end up being the Augustine vampire. Those are just my predictions on that, so I want to know what you guys think about that. And then, again, you know, just Amara flipping out over seeing Elena was hilarious to me. Ketsia, Tessa, whatever her name is, she's in Stefan's bed. She, like, gives back Stefan's memory in, like, a totally asshole way. She's like, you killed your dad, you forced your brother into being a vampire. I mean, I know it's the truth, but you're kind of being a bitch about it, Tessa. So that is all for this week's Vampire Diaries recap. I loved it. It was such a good episode. I'm loving the fact that Nina is just killing it with all three of them. It was a really good pickup episode after Tyler leaving, which I'm so sad, but I'm so excited to see him on the originals next week. I know I'm probably going to cry. And odds don't look so great on Tyler's favor, but I hope somehow Klaus has a heart and doesn't kill him. Klaus is the main character of the originals. He's not going to die. But I'm just, like, really worried. But you know what, Tyler? May the odds be ever in your favor. And goodbye, everyone.